Yes, great people of the internet, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to World Africa channel. Now, the political heat in Kenya is actually becoming unbearable. And looking at the Kenyan general political landscape, I'm telling you, it is now drifting into a very troubling culture of mediocrity. Now, listen to how leaders are attacking each other verbally, right, left, and center. Oh my goodness, what's happening in the Kenyan politics? So let's start with Gachagua's sentiments. Listen to this.
How much is enough, William Ruto? Just how much is enough? Unataka pesa ngapi? Lakini uzuri hapa akiwa na hiyo pesa yote halali. So umeona amekonda mpaka masikio imekuja juu. Mumeona? Hii mtu ako na mabilioni ya pesa, lakini si ndio? Na tutawacha halale.
Then President William Ruto's response.
Mtu ambaye ameenda kwa kitanda ya ndugu yake ambaye alikuwa anakufa, anaenda kumanipulate will ya ndugu yake ili awanyang'anye wajane na mayatima mali yao. Mtu ambaye ameenda akatia mimba mtoto mwenye yako umri ya mtoto yake, alafu akachukua huyo mtoto akamuua, anatuambia nini? Huyo ni mtu ya kuongoza mahali popote? Huyo ni mtu ya kuongoza jamii yoyote?
I want you to listen to the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua acknowledging the fact that his mission was to make President William Ruto stoop very low. Now listen to what he says.
Kasongo, nimeona ukiongea, wacha nikuambie. Wewe Kasongo, nimekuambia sisi na wewe ni kukuzuia kuiba mali ya Wakenya, na kazi yetu ni kukuanika. Ukijaribu kuiba mali ya Kenya tunakutangaza. Sasa nimeona umekasirika vile nilitaka. Mimi nilitaka wewe ukasirike. You lose your temper. You lose your cool. You stop being presidential. Sasa Kasongo amekuja bahari nilikuwa nataka yeye. Ameteremuka chini. He is no longer presidential. Amekuwa mtu ya propaganda na fitina. Sasa haongei mambo ya barabara, haongei mambo ya maji. Anaongea mambo ya wanawake, mambo ya wasichana, nani hana bibi, sijui nini. Ameteremuka bahari tulikuwa tunataka yeye. Akae hapo. Akae wapi?
You see, from where I sit, listening to how leaders, the so-called leaders, attacking one another, you just ask yourself, what kind of vision do these people have for this country? Do these people really have a vision, a better future for this country? Imagine leaders don't want to understand each other. They don't want to listen to each other. They keep on attacking each other left, right, and center in the name of entertaining the public. This is not funny. And those who take this to be funny, you don't know what this might lead the country Kenya to. These are very dangerous rhetorics from Gachagua to President William Ruto, from President William Ruto to Gachagua. I mean, other members of the United Opposition. You see, listen to how this thing started and how it is. We don't know how it is gonna end, and this is not good for this country. So my question is this the country we people really want to live in? Is this Kenya that we really want? You see, and these ones are very dangerous sentiments coming from key leaders like the president and the former deputy president ahead of 2027 general election. And you know where this country has come from. Looking at what happened in 2007, you people, you want us to go back to those days? No. It is us as citizens who should stand against these dangerous remarks from these leaders, because at the end of the day, it is the common citizen that is gonna suffer as a result of all these shenanigans. So I don't understand why some Kenyans end up being seeing this as fun. This is not funny. I don't know how people end up becoming fanatics of this. Oh my goodness, this is serious. And you see, the current political war between the president, that is Dr. William Ruto, and the former deputy president, Rigathi Gachagua, are things that we are not starting to hear now. Remember when Rigathi Gachagua was impeached, later by-elections came in. Do you remember the very strong words that we people heard from Rigathi Gachagua and Professor Kithure Kindiki? Do you remember the verbal exchange? Yes. Listen to how they exchanged, and you see, out of this, Kenyans made funny memes out of these. But you see, Kenya is always Kenya. You see, they will always create jokes even where we really don't need to. So, just a reminder, listen to how the war actually began.
Wewe Rigathi Gachagua,
Mtu ya sauti kidogo.
nimekuambia uniheshimu.
Ni fire, si fire.
Wewe Rigathi Gachagua, nimekuambia uniheshimu. Bado haujasikia. Lazima uniheshimu. Wewe siku ile ulikuwa kwa kiti, mimi sikukuzumbua. Mimi nilikuwa waziri wa usalama, nilikuwa napigana na magaidi. Ukiwa deputy rais, badala ya kusaidia rais alete hospitali, alete soko, alete barabara, ulienda kupigana na rais, ndio ukafukuzwa, ukatoka kwa kiti. Wachana na mimi. Sasa mimi ndio nimekalia. Wachana na mimi.
Ni soprano.
And you see, ladies and gentlemen, the more citizens entertain this political nuisance, the more these things escalate. And by the time you realize that this is wrong for a country, it will be very late. You see, so whether you are a one-term supporter or two-term supporter, you see, we sometimes really need to be very, very cautious about what these people say. These leaders, one thing I know with them, these politicians, they fight for their own selfish interest. They always put their personal interest forward. Then the wananchi come later. You see, I want to give you an example. Today, you see Gachagua and the President Ruto actually having verbal fights, maybe because they have their own personal issues, you know, politics, how it is played. But don't be surprised that before 2027 or after 2027 general election, the two will come together and will share the same table when making deals. And at that time, no common or ordinary citizen will be invited. So the more we give these people airtime, the more we cheer them when they say these things. I'm telling you, it is completely wrong. Who knew? You know, sometimes I sit down and look at what has happened in this country. Sometimes I wonder the kind of leaders we have. These verbal tantrums, these verbal insults, this is not the first time we are hearing them. It is something that we have seen in this country where leaders abuse each other, people end up killing each other because of ignorance. Then at the end of the day, the leaders you are fighting for, they go sit down, they make deals, and it is done that way. You who was fighting for them, uko mashinani, you are nowhere. You are nowhere to be seen. You see, because they know how to use, they know how to take advantage of the most vulnerable. Because maybe they go somewhere, they give you 200 shillings, 500 shillings to go and cheer them up. But at the end of the day, they will always gain from your ignorance. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think people should just be wary. People should just be careful when they are listening to these politicians. You see, Kenyans love each other. Shida inakuanga tu moja. Mwanasiasa akikuja, ameingia tu kati ya wa Kenya. Hapo ndio shida inakuanga. Sasa kuwe na shida tu hivi, Wakenya watataka wakusaidie, lakini wanasiasa ndio wanakuja wanaleta mambo ya ukabila, mambo ya uchochezi. So it's upon us as common citizens, it's upon you, it's upon me to actually make a decision that we are not going to listen to very dangerous remarks like these ones, which might actually set this country or cause violence. Ladies and gentlemen, you see, that is my personal opinion. If you have anything or any thoughts about what is going on in Kenya, let me get your view in the comment section, and do subscribe. See you in the next video.